The event is a RevUp Women Business Initiative Showcase organized by AfriLabs with support from Visafoundation. The RevUp Women Initiative is dedicated to fostering entrepreneurship amongst women, providing them with the right resources, mentorship, and tailored support needed to thrive in their respective industries. Keynote speaker at the event, Ifeanyi Godalo, CEO Wimbiz, drums up support for women both in politics and government.
Well, I must say I'm extremely impressed. I actually hadn't heard much about AfriLabs until today, but I went to read it up. And the platform they're providing for the women, the resources they're providing, even just listening to the panel that's on now. We're talking about seeing women doing amazing things, and particularly in the areas of capital and technology. Those are the two things that we're really discriminated against as a gender. So I'm just happy to see them creating more awareness. The awards they're giving today, the grants, I think that's just amazing because it's helping to close the gender gap. It's helping to close, it's helping the women with access to capital, because the amount they've called that they're giving out today, it's a big enough amount to make a difference in a startup's business. So I was actually very happy to be able to be here today to encourage them and to do my little bit. But I'm really very proud of the women and of AfriLabs. And thank you, can I say that, to the Visa Foundation for their support. We need more of these. And I've met so many other young women in the crowd who've talked about everybody seems to be in a business, and a lot of us are in a business to empower other women, which is the start. And like I said, together we can get this done.
Nanko Mado, Director of Programs at AfriLabs, says that the vision of the RevUp Women Initiative is to empower the African woman through training, access to resources needed to start and grow successful businesses, driving economic growth and fostering gender equality.
AfriLabs is a network organization that seeks to drive economic growth and development on the continent, through the power of our community. So we currently support over 450 hubs across 53 African countries and 260 cities. We do capacity building for the hubs. Hubs are centers that small businesses, startups, entrepreneurs go to find support. So we build the capacity of the hubs. We provide them with data for informed decision making. We provide them with platforms for networking. We're a network across Africa, so it's only natural, right, that is a platform for businesses or hubs from Nigeria to be able to connect with hub in, Egypt, in South Africa, to continue to foster collaboration and growth. We provide them with programs, we provide them with consultancy opportunities as well as hubs. RevUp Women is a new initiative we launched in February 2023, and so this is our first cohort. This is the first cycle, and we're looking to launch multiple cycles afterwards. The two key objectives of the program was, one, capacity building for women so they're able to access funding, right? So we had 500 women run through that capacity building, but we then selected 10 of them to give them the grants, right? Now the 50 or the 49 that went through the capacity building is also a win for us, because we built their capacity to be able to access funding, right, from other channels, and they're in our pipeline, and we're working to ensure that anytime there's an opportunity for funding for women, they are looked at first. Then for the women, the 10 women, they're selected and they're given funding. Now, how did we select them? A couple of indices that we looked at. One, we were looking at early stage businesses that were between the ages of 6 months to 3 years, right? We're looking at the indigenous, who they are. They had to be Africans, right? Because we wanted the money to come to Africans, and it had to be in certain locations that that the programs were being run, 5 countries, 10 cities in Africa. And then we looked at their books as well and how well they're doing in terms of keeping their records and the traction that the business had gained. And lastly, we looked at the viability of the business. So they did a pitch, right? And they did a big pitch to investors, and it was based on the investor selection that the winners were finally selected. From experience, the investors will say we've seen where women are very active, dedicated, but once certain things happen, they lose focus on the businesses. So those are some of the biases that stand against women, and so we are mitigating that. So for the business one that I said, for example, in the RevUp program, we ensured that we built a curriculum that touched on the mindset of women, right, to be able to build structures that outlives them, right? So when an investor is concerned about, your biological, growth and the effects that will have on the business, you're already like, I have put things in structure. If I have a baby now, the business is not going to suffer because I've put A, B, and C in place. And so, yeah, that's how that.
Some panelists at the event commended AfriLabs and visafoundation for the partnership to empower the African woman.
My name is Lillian Olubi. I'm the CEO of an investment management firm. I think it was very encouraging and inspiring to see the amazing things that women are doing, women businesses, and also amazing to see the funders and supporters of those things that women are doing, so was beautiful. And of course the discussion around the implications and imperative for economic participation, that was lovely to be a part of in the discourse, and I think it was a great event.
My name is Sherifa Balogun, and I'm the Director for Strategy, Fundraising and Partnerships at the Lagos State Employment Trust Fund. AfriLabs in partnership with Visa Foundation is a thing. It's important. We have to give, and I mean, the programs manager mentioned earlier that we're only giving grants to 10 women. But it's a lot. $10,000 to 10 women, that's creating multitudes of jobs across different sectors, and that's what we want to see. We want to see such partnerships. We want to see more such intentional focus for women. I don't want to quote to what we already know. Women are doing it. Everybody knows that. So it's important for this sort of gathering, sort of networking, to come together to aid the delivery of moving one woman forward, one family forward, one community forward, and one state, and putting Nigeria on the map really in everything that we do. So we thank AfriLabs. We also thank the Visa Foundation, also the Lagos State, being able to aid this put together. Yes, it's a good thing.
My name is Mokwe Abudu. I am the CEO of Night Ventures Pan-Africa Accelerator, as well as the managing partner for AfriGoco Venture Capital. March being the month for women is synonymous with women coming together, trying to celebrate ourselves, but also inspire ourselves. And I think today I found so much inspiration in terms of what women are doing, the depth of their interactions with each other, the progress that they have made, and the intentionality of making sure that women are coming together to do great things. As entrepreneurs, we are really showcasing our worth. As investors, we're also being intentional about supporting them, investing in them, nurturing them, and putting them on pedestals where they can really become global, international entrepreneurs. So the keynote speaker today was very inspiring. We all need to help each other, and I think it's testament to the strength that women actually have. We just need to be more confident about what we have to offer and be more deliberate.
Highlight at the colorful and impactful event was the presentation of grants to deserving female entrepreneurs from across the African continent, funded by Visa Foundation.
It's an amazing event, an event that empowers young women like myself. and it's really a beautiful initiative and that I really encourage and I'm grateful to. I will say a very big thank you to the organizers, because this is a rare opportunity that I never imagined I would ever have. I'm grateful to them. I would like to encourage them to continue. This is the first cohort, and I guess the second cohort will be either this year or next year. And I also encourage other people out there to make sure that they participate. They should not be scared to participate. They should go in for it and dare to win. They should, young ladies like me should not feel discouraged. They should know that every woman is powerful. We all have a potential. They should not sit at the back and say, I'm a woman, I cannot do it. We can all do it because we are special in one way or the other, and we should not think that we're in competition with others. It's all about who you are, what you have, and not forgetting also to work hard, have faith, patience, and be really resilient.
For all the other women, we were taught today that, dress up, get up, set up, dress up and be there, because you got it inside of you. You can do it as a woman.